It seems like every week, another huge lottery jackpot's all over the news. And this week is no different. The Mega Millions jackpot is now up to a mind-blowing $740 million. But hold on, before you start planning that dream vacation or that new mansion, let's talk about something most people forget. Taxes. Winning the lottery isn't all sunshine and rainbows.
It really isn't.
So imagine, you're holding that winning ticket. You're the sole winner of this massive Mega Millions jackpot. What's the very first thing you should think about?
The first thing you need to decide is how you want to receive all that money. You have two options. Take a lump sum payment all at once, or spread it out over 30 years with annual payments.
So it's not as easy as just instantly becoming a multimillionaire.
Not exactly. A lot of people are tempted by that lump sum, which for this jackpot would be around $342.9 million. But before you go on a spending spree, remember Uncle Sam wants his share?
Of course, the unavoidable taxes. How much does the government take right off the top?
Well, there's a mandatory 24% federal tax withholding on all lottery winnings. So right away, that $342.9 million lump sum shrinks down to about $260.6 million.
That's still a life-changing amount of money. But I have a feeling that's not the end of it, is it?
You're absolutely right. That initial withholding is just the beginning. The final amount of tax you owe is calculated based on your total income for the year and what tax bracket you fall into. It's very possible that winning the lottery could bump you up into the highest federal income tax bracket, which is currently 37%.
So winning hundreds of millions of dollars could actually mean you end up paying more in taxes.
It's definitely possible. If you find yourself in that top bracket, your take-home from that $342.9 million lump sum would be closer to $216 million after federal taxes.
Those initial millions can disappear pretty quickly. What if you choose to take the annual payments instead? Does that change how the taxes work?
With the annual payments, you'd receive about $15.5 million every year for 30 years before taxes. The same tax rules apply, though. You'd still potentially be subject to that 37% federal tax rate.
It's funny how we always focus on the thrill of winning without thinking about these important details.
I agree. And it's not just federal taxes we have to consider. Don't forget about state taxes.
State taxes on lottery winnings. I completely forgot about that. So where you live could affect how much you actually get to keep.
That's exactly right. State tax rates on lottery winnings vary quite a bit. For example, a winner in New York could end up paying close to 11% in state taxes, on top of their federal taxes. But someone who wins in California wouldn't owe any state taxes on their winnings.
So choosing where to live could be a smart move for someone who wins a huge jackpot.
It could be. Just imagine winning this $740 million Mega Millions jackpot. A winner in New York could potentially pay over $32 million in state taxes, while a winner in California wouldn't owe a single penny to the state.
It's really amazing how many things you have to think about when you win the lottery. We've been talking a lot about Mega Millions, but there's another big lottery out there, Powerball.
Well, the Powerball jackpot for Saturday night's drawing is a lot smaller. It's currently sitting at $45 million.
That is a big difference. But are there any advantages to a smaller jackpot?
Well, with smaller jackpots, usually fewer people buy tickets, so your odds of winning could be better. It's a trade-off. Go for the huge prize with more competition. Or aim for a smaller jackpot with potentially better chances.
So even though the Powerball has a smaller potential prize, there might be a strategic reason to choose it over the Mega Millions.
Exactly. And of course, all those tax rules we talked about for Mega Millions apply to Powerball winnings as well.
So 24% federal withholding,
Yeah.
the potential 37% marginal tax rate, and the different state taxes all still apply.
That's right. Just to give you an idea, if you won that $45 million Powerball jackpot and chose the lump sum, which is about $21 million, you'd immediately face that 24% federal tax hit. Now, that would bring your winnings down to about $15.9 million before you even consider your overall tax bracket. And any state taxes.
It's a good reminder that even with smaller jackpots, understanding the tax implications is really important.
It is. It's important to remember that while winning the lottery is exciting, there are a lot of practical things to consider when you suddenly have a lot of wealth.
It's something to think about before you run out to buy your next lottery ticket. Goodbye, and see you in the next video.